Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Dave Siles, the CEO of VOYR,
That's
with
a lot
a
of us.
full house.
Yeah, it is.
Well, a full house and a wardrobe, apparently. Somebody's out of pocket right now, but I've got Rob, Brandon, Mara. How are you all doing?
Doing well.
I'm great.
Living the dream.
I dressed up for the occasion today.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
I did too.
Brandon did it.
Yeah. I did too. This is me dressing up. What are you talking about? I have two layers on.
Don't you live in Florida? You're wearing a sweatshirt?
He's all for the brand, man.
I am all for the brand. I'm all for the brand. Fashion is painful. Isn't that what the women say? If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't look good or something like that. So I need to feel hot to make it feel good.
Yeah, but if you're no. There's some rules to that. If we're talking about a sports jacket, if we're talking not a sweatshirt over a t-shirt, that's just you're a glutton for punishment. Period. That doesn't make a point.
I wonder if our El Presidente is going to be fashionably late, or just fashionably not here, or just going to leave a fashion.
Whoa! I am here.
What is this?
I am here now, mind you. I am in. Well, I was out of pocket, but I'm in pocket. Whatever you want to call it. Welcome to another edition of the AMAs for VOYR.
This is the first. I've never seen that before, Enrique. That is amazing. I've never seen it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We are
11.
He'll come back as like an 8-ball magic thing or something here soon.
I can't. You never know. You know, maybe Dave will say some updates about the platform. Maybe we do something fun where the magic crystal ball might be able to tell us the day or a specific day. I don't know. Like everything else, I just want to say real quick, thank you for the audience that is listening. If you have any questions, please submit it through YouTube, Discord, Telegram, whatever channel you're actually listening. If we see your question, if the question is appropriate, we're going to put it on the screen. We're going to talk about it. If it's not, you get the boot. And you don't want the president to be pissed off. So with that, Dave, happy to see you as always, and happy to see all of you as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And again, there's a lot of us today, so we're going to share some screen time together. But want to welcome everybody around the world coming in. I see that there's quite a few that are coming on the live stream right now. And again, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, wherever you're coming from, feel free to ask questions in those local mediums, and the questions will come in here, and we'll be happy to take them. Again, we do these AMAs twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, and we welcome you here. If you're not already doing it, get out there and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, TikTok. We're at VOYRME on everything there, and we of course are very social as well. Come and join us on Telegram, t.me/VOYRME official. And if you're on Discord already, the questions that you ask in the AMA channel will flow in here, and you can hit us up on Discord, and we'll be happy to take those questions coming in there.
I feel like this is the beginning of the Joe Rogan experience with his 6 minutes of ads.
Could be. If you have questions or comments about Brandon's comments, please.
Well, do you have one there for the merch? You gotta have them. Do you have a link for the merch?
Well, we do, but let's not just bury them with stuff yet. But
I thought that's where I thought you were trying to pile it on. Okay.
I can, because someone's shirt is dead sexy or damn sexy, as we played it back, and it is available. If you reference here behind me, there is a shirt available at store.voyr.me. So
look at that beautiful shirt. Look at the contrast. Look at that memoji, which, mind you, it looks very similar to this El Presidente. And by the way, he does have a sexy voice.
He's wearing a big beanie though.
What do you actually
behind there? I know that.
Actually, there is an Easter egg on that shirt that I would like to mention. If you go to our merch store and you zoom in into the power of this voice, you might see something. Maybe a certain individual that is in this team that has claimed, and I quote, "you don't have a sexy voice, or you don't have a soothing voice." I'm just gonna leave it like that.
I just said you had a soothing voice that put people to sleep, and that was okay. I was actually very supportive.
So what you're saying is it was you.
Supportive.
It was you. It was. Wait a minute. Whatever. It's you. I have to.
You know it's me. You know it's me. Don't play.
I think she just said you're NPR.
All right, folks, and this is how we disrail our AMA. And again, if we came, we would do like to answer anybody's questions and not just talk about who has a sexy voice or a shirt that says that on sale. So
I'm aligned with the boss.
If you would like to, obviously purchase that shirt, again, go to store.voyr.me. Come and get the shirt. Right there it is. If I zoom in, you can see the Easter egg right there. And so that's out there. And we'd be happy to have you participate in the vote off between Brandon and Enrique. Now, that said, I'm going to go back and give some updates to the platform. And again, thank you, everybody, for coming in. Hi there, Santiago. Thank you for coming in. And we're happy to have you on watching. From a platform update, one of the things that I know everybody wants to hear is where we are at with development. And I'm happy to report that we're about 60 days out from the delivery of VOYR, the platform. And that is a date we feel really good about now. We've got a couple of key things that are going to happen in pretty quick fashion.
Are you sure it's 60 days, Dave? Because the crystal ball, I don't know. I believe it's 60 days as well. All right, continue.
Oh my God, it goes to his head. All right. So Brandon is froze. He's laughing at him now. All right, folks. Yeah, so 60 days for VOYR. The question I know we're going to get right behind that is, what about Memories, the NFT platform? If you've followed any of our AMAs, you know that we did change development teams on that side of the house. And that was done for different reasons, but we've made those reasons known to everybody because we're very radically transparent here at VOYR. The new development team is up and running. Their timeline is about 7 weeks. So we're looking at a dual convergence of VOYR and Memories almost at the same time. So what does that mean for everybody? Well, it means there's a lot of good stuff coming quick. The upside to that is that if you're a creative type and you want to be there for the NFT marketplace, it'll be there for you. If you want to be there because you want a social share and you want to build your fan base and you want to get over here and have the censorship and monopolization of your creative talents being hampering your ability to really unleash your creative abilities, that'll be here as well for you. So Rob and Mara, you're the two left on the screen, but you're probably the two most important people because we've got a lot of work to do now in a short time. It's like they used to say, a long way to go and a short time to get there. And we've got we're pretty much stacking that up. So I'm excited about it. I don't need to sleep. Obviously, the guy going a million miles a minute there up in the corner, hyper speed, doesn't need to sleep either. How he's just teeing these up before I even know he's coming back is hilarious.
Such a show off.
Listen, I am not a show off, but what Dave said is very important, and I want to put Mara and Rob on the spot, right? Like, now you have we've been talking internally as a team, right? We've been talking about when the platform comes out. We got to do different, we call it reverse timeline, right? We see the platform coming out as general availability and we go back to today. So what is in your mind now that you know this day that is our critical path for that reverse timeline so that we get the fans, the creators, and all that stuff? And again, this is an open-ended question, guys. So, what is in your mind now that you have this other than, oh boy, here we go. Light speed, right? Light speed. That's why speed.
I think Boss Rob should go first. No, you go first.
I go first. So this is great news for me. I'm an analytical person. I'm a quantitative person, and when I look at the outreach to our creators, to ambassadors, I want to give them something in return. I don't want to just start selling something without anything on the back end. So this timeline is great for me. And I'm going to be working with the team on kind of the backwards timeline to say, what can we show when? So when we're talking to our creators, we talked about the ambassador program. So what's in it for these ambassadors besides like a financial reward? Like what else can they maybe contribute as far as like their opinions go? So looking at different avenues around that. But the fact that now we have a development company that is going to deliver in 60 days, and we'll have, I believe, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but some deliverables so we can see it and feel it before then. And if you haven't thought about that, here's me putting you on the spot. That would be nice.
No, there is. So
Yeah.
I mean, we actually have key milestones. So
Yeah.
10 to 14 days, we will have internal access. With internal access meaning VOYR staff to get on the platform. 30 days out, we will start user acceptance testing of the first core platform modules, which core platform modules, just to give people kind of visibility what those are, it's what you would think of from kind of an Instagram / Patreon kind of feature set, right? So you got your daily feed, you got your messaging, you got your posts, you've got your walled garden, all that type of functionality will be there, and we'll start testing that. We are doing a series of modifications to our original design. We were doing this by design for two reasons. One is we want to have memories and the VOYR platform to be tightly integrated. They were always going to be integrated at the wallet level. We want to make it tighter. So we have some cross work that's happening at the UI level. So that's going to happen. The second thing is one of the things the development team has been able to produce that we are going to license and take advantage of is interactive live video. And that's something that we always wanted to do on the platform, but we thought was going to be end of the year, going into next year type of functionality. And so for people who come on the platform, creators who come on the platform that want to do live stream, they want to do, kind of TikTok live type of experience or, Instagram live, that functionality will be coming. Now it'll be about 16 to 24 days or so behind the full launch of the platform. So there's still a little bit of lag there, but because of the way that platform works and or operates, we're going to have that capability coming in as well. So some stuff we call it slipstreaming in. Again, I talked about it on the Coffee Talk AMA. We do agile development. So, things are agile. There's certain core functional things that have to go. And if they're not done, platform won't launch. Anything else that's ready to go, we'll go with it. And if it's not ready, it'll slipstream into the next release cycle, which happens every couple of weeks, and it'll come out right behind that. So that's the beautiful thing about it. And but yeah, Rob, I mean, being able to breathe on it, touch on it, get creators on it, that's something we want to do. We're going to give beta access to VIPs first, right? And I know we've got a few rainmakers that are watching. And it's late for some of them. But one of the things that we've offered to the Rainmaker program is the fact that they get first access too. So, and then we've got a numerous amount of creative types that you guys have been talking to, and we want to give this. We're building this for creators, right? At the end of the day, I'm not building it for myself. I'm not building it for Enrique. We are going to be creators on the platforms ourselves. So at the end of the day, I guess I'm kind of building it for myself, but we're building it for the common community, and so. I can come up with the greatest ideas in the world, and I have in the past. But if no one but myself wants to use them, it's useless, right? So, I'm a people person and a man of the people. So, we want to get the product in people's hands, have them tell us, hey, look, this is great. This doesn't work. This would work better if it did this, or I could use it 10 times better if we just change this, or this icon's in the wrong place. That kind of stuff. I want that feedback. So that when we hit that general availability, we've got those rough edges off. I'm not going to say it's perfect because it's made by humans. Anything made by humans, made by software, is always going to have some bugs in it. There's not a piece of software that's ever been written that doesn't have a bug in it. Some are done there by purpose, but
well, and Dave, I like what you said because it's important for those that don't understand what a beta is and whatnot. It's the early access where we know that the platform is still being built on in the background. So think about it as a rocket. Rocket takes off, but imagine instead of the rocket being, or a plane, maybe it is flying, right? It's taking off, but it's 70% in the air. We're basically assets in the air. We have mechanics in it that are tying up the screws, getting another engine, changing different things or configurations in such a way that that we can get as close to 100%. You don't have, but you don't like that, but it's good. It's rocket. It's like it goes in the air, right?
Okay, I get the rocket part where they send it up and blow it up in there, but we're flying in a plane with a guy wrenching on it. I'm getting off that plane.
Well, and with that said,
yeah, this isn't a plane being assembled while we're in the seat.
Hey, listen, we got this. We got this. We've done this before. We've done it before. We got that.
He is flying there on Friday though, so I guess he probably speaks from experience.
I am going back to the United States. I'm still in beautiful Puerto Rico in the Finca de Guayanilla, which is my mom's house. That's where I am right now. And Mara, from your perspective, now that you know this line in the sand, right? The 60 days, right? What say you? What's going on through your mind? What are you going through like, oh boy, here we go. Like, walk us through that. And you're muted. You gotta press the M.
Sorry. I'm excited because now we have a timeline that we're working towards, and I want to take this time to remind folks, and I'm sure that Rob would agree with me. You know, our ambassador program is limited. We have a limited amount of spaces, and Rob has some really, really great plans for a certain amount of folks, the first few folks that come into our platform. We, like Dave was saying before, we need they're going to be bugs. You guys were talking about we want to get to know our creators, what they want, what they need, what works best for them. And Rob has a really great plan for that. So, and I can't talk about it, I'm not allowed to, but I am allowed to say, folks, get in there, sign up for the platform, because there are really amazing things coming and we can really get this going now.
It's like I said, it's like, I mean, you were with me in Puerto Rico Friday. We were talking with different groups of individuals and whatnot. And you heard me talk a lot about the early bird gets the worm, right? Which is true. It's a saying that we say in the United States. And those that come in early are going to be, they're going to help on the platform, right? On requests for enhancements, on, hey, I like this, but I don't like this. We have our Rainmakers team that, by the way, you guys know who you are. I love you guys always. These individuals are going to be part of this, not only from the crypto perspective, but also from the social exchange perspective, right? And the fact that you're saying that it resonates with me, because what typically happens is people like to drag their feet. Oh, I'll get in there, or I'll do this. And then you don't want to be in that FOMO. We talked about the fear of missing out. This is the time. Now that we have told you officially 60 days, which, by the way, like Dave mentioned, can slip. We don't control the programmers, but that's what they're telling us. It's time to go. So this is about to board. You got to board now.
I'm sorry. I'm about FOMO. Like, I was at Clubhouse when there was nobody in Clubhouse. I was in Bigo when there was no one on Bigo. I'm like, I suffer from the FOMO. I want to be first. Just me.
All right. I like it. I like it indeed. Well, I mean, you guys have heard it. I'm personally excited about it. I mean, just like anything else, I'm sure that our professor, which is on the screen right here, can pontificate for us. That word, pontification, of what's going on his
Isn't
mind.
That holy? Isn't that holy? That's too holy for Brandon.
It's too holy for Brandon, but I'm trying to put him out there. Like Brandon, 60 days, dude. What goes through your mind? Are you going to be, dealing with developers? I mean, what goes through the method of the madness when it comes to this, particularly being having the largest Solidity group in Telegram for enabling others to learn Solidity, which is the language for crypto, right? What's in your mind, brother? Other than being muted, what's in your mind? Other than being frozen.
See, look at that. It's not just you, Mara. It's just not just you, Mara.
Man, 242 ain't bad.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah, holy crap. That's what's going through my mind. It's holy crap, and I'm not going to be able to sleep. That's what's going through my mind. I'm not Oh yeah, don't put me full screen. I don't know. It's I'm excited and I'm scared. I'm humbled because, being the creator of the token that's going to fuel the platform, that's going to be something that's going to, make a lot of creators, happy, because now they have a platform that's built for them, not built for somebody else. It's going to be able to, be a platform that others can, hopefully emulate, which, if you want to follow what we do, there are plenty out there. It's a big enough market. I'm the person of high tide raises all boats. It's going everything that's, if it's good for us, it's good for everybody. If it's good for everybody, it's definitely going to be good for us. So the more the merrier. We are very open. We are very collaborative. We work with, as you mentioned, the Solidity Learning Group. I've met tremendous people through there. Most of them, which, I only know by the name on Telegram, or their name on Discord. And it's you see that stuff in the movies, but never really thought I'd be living it. That's kind of where I'm at, and being able to collaborate with people that are trying to just make this world a better place, and being able to just help each other is, it's going to be an exciting ride. It's going to be a hell of an experience. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And
dude, you're a great founder. I'm blessed to be with you and Dave, and you're a good friend. And I know the cool thing about it is that I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that the emotions run high, right? When it comes to projects like this, you have timelines, you have that. So I'm very sympathetic, but if there's one thing that I know is that I have full confidence in you. Just like I will have full confidence in everybody in my team, and that's it, man. I mean, at the end of I mean, everybody knows how we operate. Radical transparency.
Absolutely.
When somebody's down, somebody's picking up someone else. We are just as legit as we can be for the vision of what we know the platform will be. So, dude, thanks for sharing that, man.
Yes, definitely. It's great to and the group of people that we have here is freaking fantastic. I mean, I didn't know Mara and Rob before this. I knew Dave and Enrique, but I didn't know Rob and Mara before this. But we get on here every day if we can. We in our Telegram groups, and we just shoot the shit. I mean, it's freaking awesome coming here, talking with you guys, working with you all, and being able to build something that's going to make a difference. I couldn't have asked for a better team.
I gotta take the camera down. I'm gonna cry. Hold on.
Hey, you started it.
My gosh.
Oh, and then he goes away.
All right, he's going to come out of a box of tissues, or he's going to come out of a box of tissues. I can see it coming now.
I can't.
All right, well, we got some questions on Telegram, or at least comments on Telegram. People are excited about the news. People reminded me that I had a challenge out there to have people go out and chill and tweet 50 times, and we had a slew of people do that. So I have to go through and do some work and figure out who won here, and I'm all for that. That's the kind of work I want to do if it's not working on the platform. So thank you, everybody who is doing that and is tuned in and live on the Telegram there. I'll be there shortly after the AMA is over here, and when we'll drop some winners, some much needed prizes, and then we see our rainmakers. There hasn't been a daily rainstorm yet there, so could happen tonight. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, where the heck is he now?
He's gonna teleport in.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can see the future. I see it.
I can too. Yeah, there we go.
The Lord has spoken.
Oh,
that was great. Oh, that made my day.
Hey, did you see that? He disappeared as quick as he appeared.
Oh man.
Well, this episode is no longer going to be allowed to be restreamed on a couple platforms. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. I love this project a lot.
Good
morning
morning.
from Indonesia.
I
Thank you so
forgot
much.
I forgot what platform we were on. It's not the 9 a.m.
No,
That's
the
9 a.m.,
we should
so-
start doing video on the 9 a.m. and all like show them our crusty, awful, swollen morning.
I was gonna say, what are you looking like at 9 a.m.? Because I'm not looking camera worthy.
I am not looking cute. I tell you what.
All right. We've got the whole team here. Wow. Yes. The whole team here is, and it's not very often we can get everybody together because we're all doing things a million miles a minute for things that you guys are all excited for us to be delivering. But yeah, every once in a while we can pull everybody together, and it's great. And, especially having Rob here. So Rob, I know, is a new dad, and he's got the
a lot of things going on, but I'm good. I'm here. This is where I want to be.
Yeah. So that said, we're all back on the screen, and so I want to open it up for any questions that maybe out there. We're half an hour in, and we do always take AMA questions because this is an Ask Me Anything. So if you want to ask a question, you can do it a couple different ways. You can either do it through the chat on the current platform you're on. If you're on Telegram and you want to ask it there, please ask it in the main channel. I've got Telegram up here. I'll be grabbing it there. If you're on Discord, just ask it in the AMA channel question there. It'll flow in, and we'll grab it right here, and we'll get you the answer back. So make sure that everybody has a chance to ask a question if they want to. We'll put it on the screen if it's something that we can share out to the screen. So that said, while I'm looking to see if there's questions that are coming in while I'm missing it,
Let's see.
I love the new activity in our Telegram channel. I think the last week has been amazing. I think for a while it was a little quiet, and now that the world is kind of opening up back again, people are doing things outside and stuff. So it's interesting to see how much the world is now making it into the social channels as well. Great question just came in from somebody. Obviously, it just says account, so I don't know who to attribute it to, but is it true that TikTok is banning crypto content? I heard a lot about it, but I don't know if anybody got banned. So what they're doing is they're cracking down on people who create content about crypto or are hyping coins, pushing any kind of financial incentive information, things that just may not be. Well, I'll put it this way. There are a lot of good people who create great content around crypto on TikTok. And by all means, those people are getting swept up with people who probably should have been swept up. So that said, one of the things that we are proud about at VOYR is the fact that we are not moderating content. Not our design, not our plan. We're democratizing content. We want to give everybody equal shot to get their message out. So creators that are on TikTok who are in that situation have been reaching out. We've also reached out because obviously we recognize what's happening in the industry, and we want to be, opening the doors to as many people as possible. So we've had for both ways from people that they are looking for a new outlet. And so, yes, while it is true, I don't know to what extent. I don't know if anybody's gotten banned, but their content is getting dropped. And Mara probably could chime in here because I know Mara, she's one girl, but man, she's a girl of one that is everywhere. I don't know how she does it. She's in different social media platforms all at the same time, and I get texts from her and say, "Here's what's happening in this part of the world," and she's faster than CNN.
So the truth is, it's happening. It's coming. They sent all of the folks that give quote unquote financial advice that's not financial advice, and reiterated that they should not be giving financial advice. But it's interesting because they've cracked down more on the folks that are talking about digital currency and crypto. So I'm watching very closely to see what happens. But the weirdest thing happened the moment I started, and this is my very personal experience, the moment that I started posting about VOYR on my Facebook, which is interesting because I do certain posts on Facebook because that's like the old people place to live. That's not like where anyone current is. That's like where you connect with your high school friends or whatever.
Speak for yourself. I'm offended.
I got my second strike today. And my second strike was on a post that I did about my podcast maybe 4 months ago. I'm like, why do I suddenly have a second strike on Instagram? I don't have any strikes on Facebook. I don't have anything on Instagram. And I did get one strike, and I spent 3 days shadow ban on TikTok. And I thought, what's happening here? So they are cherry picking. Now, when it comes to that, yes, the crypto world, it could be under a certain type of scrutiny. But the truth is that at the end of the day, it's every creator that's out there that's not what TikTok wants or Instagram wants or Facebook wants. They decide who they want to showcase, who they want to push forward, and then everybody else gets shadow banned or gets 3 strikes or gets put on punishment. So it's not just the crypto community. This is something that these platforms do over and over again. And they leave out excellent creators because they're not in the top 5%. So yeah, get ready for it because they're going to do it. They're going to shut down anything. And I don't want to get on a soapbox about it. I'm trying to keep it like in the center. But they're going after anything that is not what they want and what makes them money.
Do you think that this is in response to the threat against Section 230, where they're trying, which is basically what gives the platforms somewhat immunity for what other people post on that platform? Because there's talk of trying to repeal that to make the tech giants more accountable for the content on their platforms.
I mean, I believe that could be, but honestly, if you've been paying attention, this has been a problem always.
Oh, okay. I haven't been.
It's just now it's bigger and it's more obvious because folks are more awake and they're more woke and they understand more what's going on. But this has been happening little by little.
It has been. But I think crypto specifically is being singled out for 2 reasons. One is the IRS, taking more focus in here in the States, and with China's crackdown on crypto, with ByteDance being a Chinese corporation, I think they're also getting pressure from the nation state. That said, we welcome all creators. So if you're watching, you're on TikTok, if you're, we wanted to get on TikTok and you're worried about your content getting striked or whatever, come on in. As long as it's legal, you're over the age of 18 and you're the legal age majority in your country of residence, come and sign up. Join us on VOYR, and we'd love to have you and your content be on the platform. Invite
Visual
your friends,
Reddit,
family, and your fans, and come on over. We'll have one big global village.
Yep.
Well, I like what Brendan just said, which is visual Reddit, right? I mean, a lot of us spend time in Reddit. I mean, you basically is the gateway to, in some places, the gateway to the internet. You find a lot of stuff there, right? So whatever piques your interest, I'm able to find it in Reddit. The same thing is going to be in VOYR. If you want to see it, it will be in VOYR, period. So as long as it's legal of age, as long as we're not breaking any laws when it comes to that, it's going to happen.
Yeah. It's whatever you want to put out there. Just don't be hurting anybody, basically. I mean, that's kind of common sense.
I agree indeed. I agree. Let's see.
So I'm looking to see if we had any questions come in here. We still haven't had any questions, so maybe we'll go around the horn here and and chime in kind of what you're working on for the week ahead. Maybe what you're excited about. If you have a question that you want to throw out to the audience, you're looking for feedback on, why don't you do that? Why don't you start, Rob?
Yeah, so this week, now that we have firm dates and we have some deliverables, again, my biggest fear, what keeps me up at night, is selling something that's not there. Like, I don't want to do that. So now that we have dates, we have deliverables, I'm very excited. So we are, as we've been saying, we're building out this ambassador program. We're building out, steps along the way to give back and get feedback from these creators. So it's not just a one-way show. It's what am I saying? A dual road, multi-direction. What word am I looking for?
Two-way
street. It's a two-way street. Yeah. So I'm
bi-directional.
A bi-directional two-way street. Exactly. So that's what I'm building out this week. So when we hit the ground running, We know exactly, the ambassadors, the creators know exactly what to expect from us. We have a good understanding of what we're expecting from them, and it'll be a very happy relationship between the two of us. Because what I don't want to happen is miscommunication or vague guidelines of what we're doing and what we want. And so that's really important to me and dear to me. I want to make sure that everybody knows exactly who's responsible for what the jobs are. So we're all benefiting from it correctly.
That's great. Well said. Well said. Any questions?
Kind of well said. I didn't quite know what this.
That's
what,
okay.
What I was trying to do. You know,
when you get to the roundabout, you're going to get screwed anyway. So.
Goodbye.
Wait, we have a lot of European European holders and everything. So just so everybody knows, we're all American. We can't drive on roundabouts here.
I struggle in roundabouts all the time. I'll just stay like a hamster.
I can't get out.
I struggle because of everybody else that can't deal with a roundabout. We have problems with a 4-way stop in America, and now they want us to like continuously not stop and merge, and we have problems merging here too. So
only on I-4, friends. Only on I-4.
Yeah, but that's fine.
What was that name?
So we also drive on the wrong side of the road for the most of the world, according to most of the world. So
that is true. That is true.
I thought most of the world drives on the right side. Well,
then you drive on the right side. Then if you're not, then you're driving on the wrong side. So.
We do calculate things wrong. We the whole mile thing. Never.
This driving PSA announcement is brought to you by.
Anyways,
right, what about you? Week ahead. What do you got?
Oh, I got the platform starting. So we're going to be working with developers, getting the crypto backing of that. So getting the payment system and everything and all that whole plumbing and all of that ready for using cryptocurrency. I wanted to say cryptography there. Cryptocurrency. That and trying to live another day and get as much sleep as I'm able to get.
What is sleep? Someone can define that for me.
Sleep? What's that?
What is sleep? I've never heard of it.
I kind of forgot.
Wherever you can rest your head.
I need my sleep. I love my sleep. I need it. I do better. Don't take my sleep away from me.
I fell asleep on a conference call with my VP from the other side of my life the other day. Literally, it was not good.
I've fallen asleep on
Mara's
conference
going
calls
to give
before.
us a dissertation what she's doing this week because Mara does 1,000,000 miles a minute every day of the week. So, what's the highlight?
I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm ready to go. We have a date. We're getting it together. There will be bugs. Yes, it will be crazy. Yes, we're going to be pulling our hair out. But you know what? We're going for it. I have some folks lined up. We're starting to make videos. We're starting to get out there and really promote the platform on social, which is really what we want. So I am making those deals happen this week. I am making Enrique and Dave and everyone and Rob and everyone get on a bunch of other calls for other things. But I feel really, I'm there. I'm at that point where I'm done. We're moving. We're doing this. We are doing this. So expect to start seeing. Oh my God, that's just bad. That's just
zoom in. Oh, there is something. There is.
Why do I have to be your tooth, dude? Why do I have to be your tooth?
I'm not sure.
Wait,
pretty soon is going to be the top shirt to purchase in our merch store, which you can go to VOYR.me and you see the merch. And you can please buy the shirt.
The only reason I'm going to tell you to buy my shirt is because I'm competitive. Otherwise, don't buy my shirt. But do buy my shirt only because I want to beat Enrique. But don't buy my shirt.
You know what?
I don't want people to be wearing my shirt.
As soon as I get my shirt, Brandon, every week you're gonna have to look at your face on my boobs.
Look,
I'm leaving that one alone. I am leaving that one alone.
And that message is brought to you by Diego, which just put in a message on Facebook.
That needs to go away.
See, here I thought she was saying when she gets her shirt. So she was saying, I want my shirt in the store.
That's what I thought at first too.
No, every week. Every week. You're gonna have to look at your shirt. You're gonna
Thank
have
God
to
my
look
wife
at your
doesn't
face.
watch these. That's.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see my. It's bad enough I got to watch my face on this. I don't want. Especially
Yeah,
that.
but you're gonna
picture.
see your face on Enrique's boobs too.
All right, El Jefe, what do you got? I mean, I'm El Jefe. What the heck?
Hey! Why don't I just go and I just kind of why don't you ask me the question? I mean, because it's okay.
Since
So
we're off the
here's
rails, there's questions coming in from the chat now, so let's just take it there. Oh, geez, it's not even a question; it's a comment.
No,
Brandon. All I have to say is, have you ever gotten a comment saying that El Presidente T-shirt is amazing? No,
well,
you
no,
have
because
not.
my shirt is not called El Presidente, so it would not be called. I would not have gotten that comment. No,
Dude, I love your shirt. You're like, what?
I know.
It's like,
And that was supposed to be like the worst part of COVID. That was me at my with my big old bushy beard and long ass hair.
I want to share something.
oh boy.
Yes, Mara. She's got the finger
Hold
out,
on.
so you better listen.
Let me just take my camera off. I'll just do it.
This is actually a good thing. This is actually a good thing. So I'm having a conversation with the architect that's doing the Wu-Tang Clan museum today, and we're talking about an NFT project. He's actually a holder
Oh,
in
nice.
VOYR, which is amazing. He invested pre-sale. He's part of the fam. And, we're working out some NFT things. And he's like, I had no idea he watched the AMAs. He's like, I really like that guy, El Presidente. And I was like, but why? Why you like him? He's smart. He delivers the information. Doesn't take himself too seriously. Totally approachable. And this is me on the other side of FaceTime. He's like, what's wrong with your face? Like, fix your face. And I'm like, no. I'm not fixing my face. So the cool thing is, even though that we have certain folks that ask us questions here, the great thing to know is that people are watching and they are paying attention to what we're doing, and they are investing and they are holding and they believe in this project. Maybe it's not folks that are on the Telegram with us every day, but they are paying attention, because I was really, really upset today at the fact that he didn't say anything about me and everything about El Presidente.
Oh, Mara,
what can I say?
Numero uno.
His head is going to.
I can't, guys.
Why is his head?
His head, it blew up. His head blew up that segment.
It can't get any bigger. If it gets any bigger, he's going to explode.
Look,
now he's uploading his ego. See, he had to get a data center for his ego.
This is Brandon's data center where VOYR is going to run. It's all
no, we're
1
on the
megabyte.
cloud, dude. We're on the cloud. I'm not managing physical stuff. What's wrong with you?
Back in the day, listen, I can't shut it off. I have my own glow. People. Literally, I'm bald. Look at it. It's like tiny. It doesn't matter. I have my own glow, so people gravitate to the glow. That's how it goes. That's how it goes for sure.
Nobody wants to play with you, Enrique.
I was just giving him the whole screen so he could have it. I mean, he just takes it all up anyway. Look at that. Just bam, there he is.
All right. So since I have the whole screen, I'm going to bring this back to the seriousness of our business. What am I going to be working this week and next week? Look, I've been very blessed to work with Dave for a long time on different startups and whatnot. And if there's one thing that I've learned is that you don't have one job in a startup. You have multiple jobs, whether it's marketing, whether it's graphic design, whether it's technical support, whether it's, vision, speaking the vision of the product, whether it is, those things. VOYR is not mine or ours. VOYR is for the people. VOYR is the people that it joins VOYR. And my goal is to remove any roadblocks that my team will have to ensure that the critical path that they have can be achieved. Because ultimately, as teams that we are, right, what we are good at is we know when we don't know something, we know how to raise our hands and say, dude, I don't know. And I'm blessed that I can be part of this team where I said, hey, I feel this is a roadblock. I can have a crucial conversation with my team and my founders and say, hey, what do we think about this? And if we find dependencies or different things, I look about how do we remove those blocks or go over them. And I actually mentioned this in one of the AMAs. We are like water going down in a river, right? You're going down, and the water sees rocks, is going to either go up the rock or go around the rock. My goal is to get to the end. And the end is not just the launching of the platform. The end is how you give this tool for the community around the world to get a chance to become what they feel they should be. And if I see something in VOYR that I'm going to like, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to watch it. That's how I see it. So that's my role, guys. That's what I'm going to be doing this week, next week, wearing multiple hats to help all of us be able to succeed.
I think I want to clap. I'm not being facetious, I promise. That was inspiring.
It was inspiring.
I'm not being mean. I promise I am not being mean.
Posters coming to the VOYR store very soon.
And I'll pick up on one thing that you said. The beginning is when VOYR launches. Like, that's when the beginning starts. We're just ramping up right now.
Yeah, it's going to be an overnight success, 6 months in the making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think I was talking with someone on Telegram where go ahead, Dave. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, no, I was saying Brandon's words to the world's doorstep overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because in Telegram, obviously, in our channel, we have some, people will ask, well, what's the price and what are the charts and all that. And somebody just requested the charts, right? And it showed, hey, how much the token was and the price, which we don't discuss price. We're a corporation. But it showed 37 days in the market. And then I posted something on Telegram saying, look at that. VOYR crypto token has been 37 days in the market, and we're 60 days out to deliver a product. I mean, we're breaking every mold that I've known in startups history to be able to do this. And the cool thing about it is the VOYR Me is a brand of VOYR Media Group, which means that we are already thinking of so many things to do from a branding perspective to make sure that it helps the entire ecosystem of what is going to be within VOYR Media Group. So that to me it's scary and it's exciting. Brandon, kind of like from your perspective, like when you see 37 days, it's like, man, I feel like I've been doing this for a year, but it's not. It's been quick because speed is what we're all about. We do speed.
Don't forget, we were doing stuff before. We were doing stuff before we launched a token. I mean, so it's not like we didn't launch the token and then go, all right, let's start building this. It was, hey, we need to build this. We need to build a token. Let's put the token out there, and it's just been going ever since. I want to talk about one thing really quick that you mentioned about, how what you're doing this week is to remove any hurdles or any friction to get things done, and that's kind of you put perfect words on it, because that's kind of how I see our role to the creators is to remove all friction possible for them to be able to put their stuff out on for others to see and for fans to purchase. That's ultimately, if you distill it down, that's what VOYR is about, is just making it as easy as possible for a creator to create.
Very well said. Very well said.
And if you want to be a creator on our platform, again, just hit us at voyr.me/creators. Fill out that quick application, and someone from our ambassador team will outreach to you, and we'll get you all the information you need on how to join us. And if you didn't get a chance to ask the question here on the live stream, feel free to ask questions either on our Discord or any of our social media platforms, or you can email us if you have a question you want to answer direct. social@voyr.me hits every one of us here, and we'll get back to you as fast as possible. So my week ahead, just to close it out for the team, focusing with Brandon on development stuff. I have a series of legal stuff that we have to get through, because at the same time, we have to sign contracts now for services that are going to wrap around our platform. And those have agreements that have to get done and things that we have to license. And so we'll be doing that. And we'll have our weekly Coffee Talk AMAs. Those are getting really, really fun. So if you're not a Telegram person, you've never been on Telegram, you want to take an hour and laugh in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern.
It's actually it's hilarious. I mean, because we do talk serious stuff.
It is.
But then it's like open mic. So if you have nothing to do and you're drinking coffee and it's 9 a.m., just join us on our Telegram channel. We go live every morning, and actually we call it Everyday AMA, right? Which is at 9 a.m. Eastern, is 1300 UTC, and a lot of people enjoy it, and we tell you a little bit of what we know, and then a little bit of the craziness of our brains, I guess, on how we let go and just talk stuff.
As long as you guys don't leave Brandon and I alone, then we just end up having some weird conversation that nobody understands.
And for the record, they are recorded.
They are recorded.
Yeah, they are recorded.
Was at a stone at some point in the future.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Except when actually Mara, yours and mine, I did forget to record, so that one just went off into the ether.
That's why, look, fist pump. You are like my friend for life.
Well,
that was unintentional.
They were recorded, because if they weren't recorded, there wouldn't be a T-shirt for somebody.
Well, that one, yeah. What I will say though is one thing I did forget to do this week. And Mr. A. Hooper kindly requested me do a technical walkthrough of our contract, and I totally forgot to do it earlier this week. So if we want to, I know, if we want to, we can do it tomorrow morning. Maybe start it at maybe the second half, get all the important stuff out of the way, and then I'll do the technical overview for the second half if anybody wants to stick around. I know some people might consider it a snooze fest, and that's fine.
I mean, actually, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Telegram now has the media stuff, so
I'm sleeping.
Yep. No worries. I totally understand, Mara.
No offense.
I understand.
No.
All right, folks. Well, I don't see any other questions on any other platforms, and we've all been up and at it, burning a lot of fuel. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And Mara, Rob, obviously, thank you for joining us. Enrique, thank you for phoning it in from the nether regions of space.
Well, now he's traveling through the Stargate.
Yeah, exactly. And he has been the road warrior the last 2 weeks, folks. He has been on the road on behalf of VOYR. And, anybody who's ever done a job where you travel 2 weeks is almost a little too long. So completely appreciate it.
Thank you, Jefe. I am not going to lie to the audience. I'm looking forward to go home and see my family, and just open my own fridge in my house and just get a glass of milk. That's basically it.
We're welcome.
I think everybody here truly understands that. There's nothing like your own bed.
Yep.
Well, folks, again, we do these twice a week, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 2300 UTC, and then Sundays, 10 a.m. Eastern and 1400 UTC. Always can catch the replays on Twitch or on YouTube. And if you don't have anything to do, again, 9 a.m. daily Eastern, 1300 UTC daily Eastern, or UTC, I guess. We have the Coffee Talk Everyday AMAs, so come join us. And so we lost Mara there while I put the screen up, but
there she is.
Back instantaneously, looking better than ever. But we always want to thank everybody on behalf of the team for tuning in. And we will be back on Sunday and video. Be live tomorrow morning, and I think probably not this Sunday, but a week from Sunday, we'll be logging into software. And
getting goosebumps.
Awesome.
Getting goosebumps indeed.
So have a great night, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in.
Thank
you so much. Thank you so much for being part of the VOYR family. Have a great day, everyone.